I'm here today with the legendary Dr. Frankenstein's son, ironically also named Dr. Frankenstein. Hello, Doctor.
Why hello, young man. How are you today?
I'm doing okay, and yourself?
I'm pretty peachy.
Okay, well, I have a couple questions for you, if that's all right.
Yeah, I can spare some time, I suppose.
So you created this famous monster, right?
Well, technically my father did, but I've been caretaker for this monster.
Okay. All right. So, how did you get started as an evil scientist?
Well, naturally my father was a scientist, and after his little incident in the wind tower, having his lab burned down, I followed in my father's footsteps. I followed those footsteps right into another secret lair, where I began working on the same experiments my father did.
Excellent. So like father, like son.
Right, except more like son use father for parts.
Okay. This monster, we hear him called the monster quite often, but does he actually have a name?
Mark.
Mark, okay. You're down in the basement a lot, it's pretty, I'm sure it gets pretty lonely down there. Is it easy to make friends in your line of work?
Yes, it's actually quite easy to make them.
Make them. Next question, don't you usually have a helper, if you will, Igor, I believe his name is?
It's pronounced Igor, and, sadly we need to use him for parts.
What exactly do you mean by parts?
Oh, the odd hand or eye, bit of flesh.
Okay, do you have any hobbies or pastimes?
Well, people say I'm pretty groovy and I like to dig things. I get a lot of exercise, upper body, torso strength. Coffins can be quite heavy, so...
I see.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you to sit down for a moment? Just for a moment, of course.
Sure.
Yes. Just right there. Well, what else do you need to know?
Well, how did you feel when the monster fought the Wolfman?
Oh, well, one pet always tussles with another neighbor's pet, and I've always been quite fond of the Wolfman myself. He's a nice guy by day, if you know what I mean. But, things got a little bit hairy, and bits went flying, but he does often make a lot of extra parts for us, and we clean up after him quite nicely, so I'd say I forgive him for this one.
Okay. Let's see. Is your monster, is he technically a zombie or a mummy or, even a vampire, since, they're all technically the living dead? What would you classify him as?
Well, being the right-minded scientist that I am, I'm gonna let you deduct your own reasonings, my little friend.
I guess I'd just call him a monster, really,
Well, many things are called monsters these days, and I don't really know why one must always classify things as such when,
What are you doing?
Oh, I figured I helped you out. You can help me.
What? No, wait!
Don't worry, boy. I'll take care of you. No!